My sister managed to ruin two families' lives with her selfishness, and I'm one of those families. She didn't take anything that belonged to her. She took something that belonged to me, my husband. They'd been sneaking around for 8 months. While I was planning our future, booking vacations, talking about whether we wanted a second kid, she was in his phone every night. She sat at my kitchen table and ate my food and looked me in the face and said nothing. I found out the way you never want to. Our family group chat. She accidentally sent me the message meant for him, a voice note, 12 seconds long. I played it once and I haven't slept a full night since. I'm not going to describe what she said. Anyone who's been cheated on knows exactly the kind of thing it was, the kind of thing you can't unhear. I put my phone face down on the counter. I went to the bathroom. I ran cold water over my hands for about 5 minutes. Then I walked back out, picked up my phone, and I started reading everything. I went through 2 years of messages, his email, the location history on our shared family plan. I built a timeline. I needed to know how deep it went before I blew it open, so I went quiet, and I watched. That's the part nobody tells you about discovering an affair. The days right after, when you know and they don't know you know. You're sitting across from someone at dinner and they're asking if you want more pasta, and inside you are completely hollow. You smile. You pass the bread. You die a little every time they touch you. You wonder how long you could do it. Turns out I could do it for 3 weeks. She started showing up to family dinners with this new energy, laughing louder than usual, always finding a reason to touch my arm when she talked. At one point she looked at him across the table, just for a second, maybe 2, and I watched his jaw tighten. That's when I knew it wasn't casual, that whatever was between them, she actually felt it. He'd go to work on Saturdays. She'd suddenly have errands, always at the same time. I went back through 6 months of our shared calendar and matched the dates. There were 14 of them, 14 Saturdays I was home with our kid while they were somewhere together. I documented everything for 3 weeks. Screenshots, dates, the voice note forwarded to my own email, receipts from his card that didn't make sense. A restaurant 40 minutes from our house on a Tuesday, he said he worked late. A hotel charge from a place 3 towns over. I didn't cry during those 3 weeks. I think I had already grieved it. The person I thought I was married to didn't exist. That grief happened in the first hour. Everything after was just information. Then I ended it. Both of them. Same day, same hour. I waited until a Sunday morning. He was at the kitchen table, coffee in hand, reading something on his phone. I sat down across from him, put my phone on the table with the screenshot pulled up, and I just watched his face. He went completely white, started to say something. I said, don't. I told him he had 2 hours to get what he needed and leave. He asked if we could talk. I said there is nothing to talk about. He said he was sorry. I said I know. He left. Then I called her husband. I want to be clear. I did not do this out of revenge. I did it because he deserved to know. He had a right to make his own decision about his life, the same way I'd want someone to tell me. He picked up on the third ring, sounding completely normal. Relaxed, like it was just another Sunday. I said, I need to tell you something about your wife. I told him everything. Sent him the screenshots while we were still on the phone. I heard him go silent. Then I heard something that didn't quite sound like crying, but wasn't not crying either. The sound of someone's entire reality shifting at once. I told him I was sorry. I meant it. He left her that night. She called me at 11 p.m., crying so hard I could barely understand her. Said I destroyed her marriage. Said I blindsided her. Said she never meant for it to go this far. Like that's supposed to mean something. Like intentions cancel out damage. I said, neither did I. She kept going. Said she made a mistake. Said she loved him, which was a different kind of nice. Said I should have come to her first, handled it privately, kept it in the family. I said, you stopped being my family the minute you touched my husband. She went quiet. Then she hung up. I thought that would be the end of it. It wasn't. She showed up at my parents' house 2 days later. I wasn't there, but my mom called me that evening. Said my sister was devastated, that maybe I should have handled it differently. I asked what differently meant. My mom went quiet. I said, her husband deserved to know. He was living inside a lie. My mom said, maybe. But did you have to do it like that? I hung up. 2 families broken. One choice she made. And somehow I'm the villain.